Meron agad. Hello, good evening. Okay, share muna natin yung live video. Okay, teka. Hmm. Good evening, good evening. Namaskar, Master. Thank you for joining. O, share mo na yung live video para marami tayong matulungan tonight. Andali, nagsha-share lang din ako. Teka. Yan, okay. Sandali. Share lang. Ay, wow. So, hello, Master. Good evening, Master Glad. So ano lang, extension lang to ng Sunday class. Ay, teka, share ko nga pala 'to. Okay, so share na rin natin yung video. Oh, speaking. Oh, kaka-share lang. Thank you so much. Ay, teka. Okay. Ay, wow, ang bibilis ng mga questions. Okay. Alam ko na-miss niyo yan dahil medyo wala ako pala last week, Tuesday. And if you've seen last week's weekly tarot reading, medyo nakapagbakasyon sandali. So, masayang-masaya dahil meron tayong breather kahit paano. It's actually long, no? It was 4 days. It was 4 days, yeah. Ay, hindi, parang 5 days. 5 days nga pala siya. 5 days, 4 nights. Yun, that's how it is. Yan. But very glad at least nakapagpahinga ng kaunti. So kaya kailangan totodo natin ngayon. Tapos next week is gonna be an exciting week because as next Tuesday will be the last Tuesday of the month. That means we're gonna be up for some raffle draw. So, ay, naku, nakikita ko na ang mga nagse-send ng mga questions. So, okay, sige, mukhang exciting ang ating gabi dahil nakikita ko na yung mga set ng mga questions natin, ha. Yan. So, share na natin yung live video ulit. And also at the same time, sabi ko nga, if you haven't watched the weekly tarot reading, it's a perfect opportunity to prepare kasi itong linggong to, this is going to be a week full of discernment. And it's really gonna be a strong form of training then kasi something about September is about to unfold and it will concern bigger forms of discernment. So itong linggong to, it will give you a strong idea on how well you will do pagdating ng December natin. And the strategies that you will get to grow and develop for this week's mga experiences will help you jumpstart or at least magandang buwelo natin o training ground natin when we reach September. This is gonna manifest around second week. I'm feeling it. Mga around second week yan. So, kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yung weekly tarot reading natin and then panoorin natin. And syempre, i-share nyo na rin sa mga mahal natin sa buhay para lahat naman tayo kumukulot. Chinecheck ko lang. Kaya lahat tayo matulungan, syempre. Chinecheck ko lang yung kulot ko in fairness. So, medyo maganda ang big girls natin today. So, syempre, in fairness kay Fit and Form, thank you so much again, Fit and Form, for my hair. Ang ganda ng volume ng hair. Okay. So, Ay, ang dami na palang tsismis. Okay. Good evening, Master. Shared. Ay, thank you. Aba, wow, hello. Hi, tita. Tita, alam ko kung bakit ka nandito tonight. Mukhang nakakapag-usap na kayo ng Princess of Mega World. So, speaking of Princess of Mega World, hi Rain, nanonood ka ba kasama si tita ngayon? So, andiyan ba? Kasama mo ba si Rain, tita? Okay, so sama-sama na. No? The family that Tarot Tuesdays together stays forever. may bago na may motto na yung mga may motto ng Tarot Tuesdays. Okay, so ano ba yan, palaka? Sorry. Simulan na natin yung ating session for tonight dahil na-miss ko kayo and I'm pretty sure ang dami na pumapasok na questions and as much as we can, gusto ko talagang sagutin ang mga questions natin lahat dahil nga wala ako last week. So ito todo natin ngayon. So simulan na natin yung session natin and you know how it is. We do not start any of our sessions or workshops without saying a prayer. And ako po ay isang fully practicing Hindu. Kaya naman I will be chanting or saying my prayers in Hindu. Pero no matter kung ano naman po ang ating religion, please still join me in prayer and let's all gather in God's name. Magdasal po tayo ng maraming blessings of love, ng guidance, and most especially wisdom, lalo-lalo na kung meron kang gustong itanong sa session natin for tonight and you need clarity in your life aspects, samahan niyo ako magdasal tayo para marami tayong blessing tonight. Okay? Teka, ayusin ko muna yung buhok ko para mas maganda yung projection pag nakapikit. Kitang-kita kita. Hello, Rain! Andyan ka na pala. So, mamaya na tayo dadasal muna ako. Okay. Gururu Brahma, Gururu Vishnu, Gururu Devo Maheshwaraha, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Gururu Brahma, Gururu Vishnu, Gururu Devo Maheshwaraha, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Gururu Brahma, Gururu Vishnu, Gururu Devo Maheshwaraha, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Shrim Hrim Shrim Kamala Kamalale Prasida Prasida Shrim Hrim Shrim Om Mahalakshmi Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shri Matriye Namaha. Wow, maraming salamat for joining me in prayer and namaskaram sa inyong lahat. Namaskaram, namaste, or namaskar is a very important Hindu greeting and it acknowledges all the divine or the light or that pure love and pure bliss inside of us as I see and recognize the same in all of you. My name is Marky Mendoza. I'm a Reiki master and teacher and also an intuitive tarot reader and teacher. And this is your this is your official Tuesday night habit. Welcome to Tarot Tuesdays. Ang daming gesture. Okay, so in Tarot Tuesdays, nagbibigay tayo ng maraming blessings sa lahat. Kung nangangailangan kayo ng kasagutan in any of your life aspects, sa love life natin, uy, tignan ko yung mga questions, mukha bang mga love life yan? O career naman, or yung ating mga health, na huwag nating kalimutan, pinaka-importante yan. So, kung gusto ninyong sumali, madali lang po sumali. Libre lang po magtanong. All you need to do is to share this live video sa social media natin, and pwedeng sa newsfeed or sa stories natin, basta ma-share natin. Mag-screenshot po tayo dahil importante ang resibo alam mo na. And yung mga resibo natin, padala po natin sa Facebook page natin. It's in Everyday Reiki with Marky. First come, first serve po yung basis natin. And as much as I can, alam ko po, most of us, marami po tayong mga questions. Sometimes multiple yung mga questions natin. Ang gagawin po natin we will answer first one question and we will take time para mabigyan natin ng equal opportunities ang lahat ng mga questions nila for tonight. And pag may airtime pa po tayong natitira, babalikan po natin mga tanong natin. Sa lahat naman na magpa-participate in our session for tonight, kung ikaw ang magtatanong, sa energy mo hahanapin ang kasagutan. And kung ano ang basis ng mga energies natin, there are 4 elements involved in our energies. And lahat to current. So lahat ng nararamdaman natin in our thoughts, kung ano man yung mga iniisip-isip natin or yung mga plano or whatever we are processing right now in our thoughts, that's one. And the emotions that we get to feel while we are processing all of those, it's another. And ano ba ang mga desisyon ng mga tinitimbang natin? And finally, when we start taking action, pag gumalaw na tayo, when we get to verbalize something or may ginawa na tayo, it will automatically be subjected to the universal law of cause and effect. So in the Christian and the Catholic faith, ang tawag po natin dyan ay the golden rule. Para sa aming mga Hindu, this is called the law of karma, or science calls it Newton's third law of motion. Or in short, this will just be subjected to the universal law of cause and effect. Kung anong itatanim natin, siya ring aanihin natin. And that's going to be our concept every time we're going to ask for our energy. So kung magtatanong ka, ang mga kukuha natin yung mga cards dito ay magaganda. Kung gusto mo pa siyang pagandahin, all you need to do is to improve your energy para mas mabilis o mas malaki yung mga blessings na ma-harvest natin. May mga nahuhulog o baka rain dance natin. Or, syempre naman, hindi rin kayo dapat matatakot kung ang mga questions natin would come with warnings. Kasi pag may mga warnings tayo at hindi natin gusto itong ma-manifest, all we need to do is to shift our energies fully. So in short, I will always say na lagi tayong may good news. Now, most of your questions, imbis na kung ikaw nagtanong, imbis na directly sa energy ng nagtanong hahanapin ang ating mga kasagutan, sometimes yung mga kasagutan will rely on somebody else's energy, or it can be relationship questions and we would want to know about other people's energy. Kung titignan ko directly ang energy ng ibang tao and wala silang awareness na yan ang ating gagawin, medyo hindi yung pwede because it can be a case of invasion of privacy. And may karma kasi yon, and yung karma mapupunta sa doer of the action, and that's just me. Okay, sorry na. So hindi siya pwede. Okay, but therefore may paraan naman para matanong natin ang mga ganyang questions, relationship questions. Ang kailangan lang natin is whoever is involved dun sa question natin, we will divide the energies equally and involve the energy nun sa mga magtatanong, and pwede nang itanong ng walang karma on my end. Now, syempre, as you may see, na pag hinahati natin ang mga energies natin, malaking tendency na mahahati din yung possibilities natin. Dahil hindi natin hawak ang energy ng ibang tao, we can only control or manage our own energy. So therefore, ang lagi natin sasabihin dito, ang pinaka-accurate na energy na mababasa natin sa mga questions ay patungkol lang sa kung ikaw ang nagtanong, sa energy mo din mismo mahahanap ang kasagutan. Now, we will be using our tarot deck. Bago to, kung nakikita natin ang tarot deck natin. The tarot cards that I've been using sa ating weekly tarot reading. So this is Touchstone Tarot by Kat Black. Actually, same din siya ng artist nung ginagamit natin ng favorite na other tarot card ko here. Kaya lagi rin siyang may cameo. Napansin nyo ba? Lagi siyang may cameo kapag nagre-reading ako every Sunday. So, and I really like the approach and the imagery ng style ni Kat Black. That's why nung nakita ko to, I'm very, very drawn towards it. Napakaganda and medyo extra large yung size niya. Now, may dalawang klase ng cards tayo mapubunot sa ating tarot cards, major or minor cards. And ang goal natin pa magtatanong tayo will get as much major cards as we can. Dahil the more major cards, parang it gives you the idea na maha-harvest na natin yung ating blessings. And for minor cards, hindi naman ibig sabihin hindi siya maganda. So, malalaman mo lang na this is according to my self-check. Self-check ng energies ko ngayon para you will have a clear opportunity to improve. Ano ba yung mga ito? Ganyan lang naman, okay? So, si sinami-dami ng aking essay writing contest, ready na tayo na magbasa. Alam ko nga, sabi ko nga na miss ko kayo because last week tayo ay nasa bakasyon, and Birthday kasi ni Kuya Jazzy. Hello, Kuya Jazzy, yung anak ni Jenilyn. So, thank you for spending time with us. Ayan, kaya medyo naka-break. Sorry na. Hindi ko naman mahindian si Bessie, syempre. Ay, may mga chismisan na dyan. Ako, hindi ko sinabing chismos. Chismisan. Okay. Hello, Rain. Yan pala, nakita na tayo. Hi, Julia. Nice to see you, Julia. Good evening din sa'yo. Hi, can I ask a question, Becky? Hello, Becky. Nice to see you. If you want to ask a question, naka-pin post yung ating in our comment section. The instructions on how to ask questions are gonna be posted there. And let's refrain from posting our questions here in the comment section because we would want to honor each and everybody's privacy. And syempre, dapat we are gonna be comfortable sharing yung ating mga experiences without thinking na, hala, baka nakakahiya, may nakakapanood ba nito, may makakaalam ba ng story ko. So, for confidentiality sake, let's follow the instructions in our comment section. Oh, by the way, one lucky viewer for tonight will win 1,000 pesos worth of, surprise actually yung namin this week. Yung prize natin, yung giveaway natin for tonight is a little bit of a surprise because as you can see, Celestial Blue, meron ng bagong din, may bago na rin kami na na business. And this is also, ayan na, medyo minimodal natin ngayon ng konti. Okay, so Kamala Pearls, this is also the IG page and the Facebook page wherein ang focus talaga natin are freshwater pearls and South Sea pearls, and basically jewelry na pearls na napakaganda, competitive prices. And for tonight's giveaway, we're gonna give a little something special. So, kung sino man yung mananalo sa ating session for tonight. So, may surprise tayo dun sa ating giveaway. So, in short, gawin lang natin ang mga natin, pag-share ng mga video natin, and make sure na if you want to join and if you want to win that surprise dun sa ating para sa ating giveaway for tonight, all you need to do is go to Kamala Pearls. It's sa Instagram is at Kamala Pearls, and please share any of the posts either on your social sa feeds sa social media or sa stories natin. And when you do, paki-screenshot lang po and pakidala uli sa ating Facebook page, and later on, one lucky winner will be magandang prize natin na yan. So, simulan na natin ang ating session for tonight. Again, good evening to everybody. Okay, so gusto ko lang yung volume ko talaga for tonight. So, ang galing. In fairness talaga kay thank you, Fit and Form, for my hair for today and always. Okay, tingnan na natin ang ating Oh, wow! Ang first participant natin for tonight. Okay. So, okay. So, tignan na natin yung ating participant for tonight. Good evening po. Good evening. Okay. Ask ko lang po if this particular guy right now that I get to see and talk every day has feelings for me. Or is there a love connection po between both of us? It's quite bothering me po kasi. Well, also, anong tawag dito? Because of if you're going to analyze the question right there, this really falls under the category. This really falls under the category of, sabi ko nga, ang kasagutan lies directly on the person. And kung sisilipin ko yung energy ng ibang tao nang wala silang awareness, magkakaroon yun ng karma on my end. And so therefore, hindi po pwede yung ganyang questions because, sorry na po, ayoko na ng karma na hindi maganda. Ilang taon na tayo nagpa-process ng karma. So, but here is one thing na definitely something that I would want you to consider. You won't need any of my assistance on this in just analyzing what you said. Kasi ang sinabi mo mismo, there's something that's bothering you. So, if it's really something that's good, it shouldn't bother you at all, di ba? But if you're feeling something, then there must be something. So, and honestly, if you are also you're liking the person and you would want to grow a relationship with the person, then it's a perfect opportunity for you to establish a very good foundation of communication. Mag-usap kayo. And express what you may be feeling right now if it's really bothersome, and express why, and give the person the right opportunity para naman maklaro yung dapat maklaro. I mean, if this is something that also will happen for you, you wouldn't have it any other way. Na parang gusto mo ba na sa ibang tao pa malaman or directly gusto mo 'pag merong something that concerns you, kakausapin ka rin directly. Because after all, until we've proven something, 'di ba? Sabi nga sa batas natin, innocent until proven guilty. So, if you're feeling something, hindi natin i-invalidate 'yan, but the best person to address whatever you're going through is the person directly concerned to the situation. And sabi mo nga, 'di ba, kung talagang it really feels like you are spending time and energy for this person, so therefore there's a part of you who also appreciates this. Also, kung hindi ka naman din, you won't go to any extent of asking this question or kaya parang to go out of your way to just discover what is bothering you if there is no form of liking towards the person. There is nothing wrong admitting that as well. But at the same time, sabi ko nga, imagine mo if this is going to be, halimbawa, if this is going to be your future partner, you would rather want a very good relationship. You would want a good process ng working things together. In all relationships, hindi naman mawawala ang mga hindi lang differences but yung mga kailangan trabahuhin, and it doesn't happen just once dun sa growth ng relationship. Anything that needs to grow, it always needs working. It always needs effort. It always entails that you will have to give the time, the energy, and the effort. So practice. You doing this right now, you reaching out to the person, asking directly whatever may be the concern, di ba? This is also another show that you are also willing to work things out. So if you really feel that you are, then go ahead and take the first step. Wala namang masama doon. And if you feel like you're wasting your time, then probably you are. So why spend your energy there? In short, before you go through this process, I want you to discern well. Sorry na, sumegway lang ako. Nakalimutan ko yung charger. So, you have to discern well. Bakit ba okay na okay sa'yo yung ano? Why would you want to dig deeper into this? And bakit ka you're willing to exert effort, time, and energy? And if it leads to love, if it leads to a positive thing, then go ahead and take a step further. Pero sabi ko nga dapat at this point, hindi dapat tayo gagalaw without discerning. Dapat ngayon, natututunan na natin na hindi tayo gagalaw or we're not gonna make a move, not any single move na hindi natin napag-aaralan, na-discern, and napagdesisyonan ng balanseng-balanse. So, as much as I wanted to help or to directly answer that question, since hindi nga pwede, and if you're gonna look at it, di ba, mas maganda din na manggaling mismo sa kanya. Mas maganda din na through this, maybe you'll discover a blessing, or if it's something that would work well between you two, edi at least it's a very good practice. Pero kung hindi, at least this is an opportunity para you won't waste your time. You can divert your energy into something more meaningful, something that would be more beneficial for you. Okay? But for now, thank you pa din for joining Tarot Tuesdays. Okay, yes. Hello, kamusta? Oh my Oh my, ladies and gentlemen, shout out kasi nandito na naman si Ari. Pero hindi ko alam kung si Ari talaga 'yan kasi naiba na yung last name niya. Naging mukhang kamag-anak na ni Jon Snow. Okay. Okay, but good evening. Nice of you to drop by. Alam mo na, i-share mo ng live video. So, good evening muna. My name again is Marky Mendoza. I'm a Reiki master and teacher, also an intuitive tarot reader and teacher. Welcome to your official Tuesday Night Habit. Again, libre lang magtanong. Kung may questions kayo, nandito po sa ating comment section yung ating instructions. And again, sundan po natin yung mga yung instructions natin ng maigi para naman po maging fair ang laban natin. Okay? So, good evening, good evening. Tignan na natin yung next question natin. And teka lang. And while I'm checking the next na yung next na participant natin, again, isang lucky winner natin sa viewers natin from tonight will have a very good opportunity to receive a surprise courtesy of Celestial Blue and Kamala Pearls. So sa mga gustong sumali sa raffle natin at the end of our session, punta lang kayo kay @KamalaPearls sa Instagram, mag-share ng mga posts natin. Ako, baka gusto niyo i-share to, no? Para ma-model ko na rin yung isa talaga to sa makikita niyo kagad doon, the Golden South Sea. No? Para mas makita niyo yung niyan. too bright ba nung aking ano? Okay, sige. Anyway, tingnan na natin yung ating next participant. Here we go. Teka, ang sabi ng ating next participant, okay. Okay. Yung next participant sa atin, just in case po na mabunot ako now, Master, yung current energy po ng love life ko. 2 points for love life for tonight. Grabe siya. So, tingnan natin. Mukhang nagiging puro love ba mga questions natin tonight, ha? Okay, I know why. Kasi for the last period astrologically, was it last week? Yung buong week last week, it was because Venus, see, the planet Venus, the planet of love, the planet of love, luxury, all material abundance, etc. May something sa kanya last week. So that's the reason why you may possibly be feeling these energies right now. So tingnan natin ang current energy ng love life ng ating current participant. Okay, sige. Tingnan natin. Okay. Hi, Angelica. Hello. Nice to see you. Nag-message po ako sa IG. Okay. Ikaw na. Okay. Let's see. Ay. Okay. Teka lang yung dulo, I wanna be sure na I'm seeing this right. Okay. Sige. So, it really feels like right now, I know that there is a very good opportunity na for you to go through this period talaga, no? Because you have 3 cards. You have 3 cards right here. You have 3 minor cards rather. And in your 3 minor cards, alam mo, I'm starting to really love this tarot deck kasi binibigyan niya ako ng mga different messages and messages na feeling ko nakukuha ko dun sa I've had this other favorite tarot card na sobrang meaningful ng mga messages na binibigay niya sa akin. Lalong-lalo na yung mga love questions. Sobra siyang, may something talaga ganon. Binibigay niya yung mga juicy na mga chismis. So by the way, let's start muna, and this is the past energy natin na I know like right now, para dun sa ating current participant, medyo mga pinagdadaanan ka and the cards are already reflecting that. So here is a very good opportunity for us to really reconsider many things. O kaya, kumbaga, take a pause and reassess everything. Yung first card natin will represent kung ano yung na-invest natin na energies together. And this is a Four of Wands. Now, every time we get wands, ang resonating energy ng wands natin, it's here. Ang resonating energy ng wands natin will always entail hard work, effort, or any form of hard labor. So in short, may effort naman. In the past, there is so much effort. In the past, there were many great efforts na for love to be strengthened, in-effortan siya. Pero there's this important effort then that I'm seeing right now. As you can see, yung babae here, merong hinahawakang wiwiw. I call Kala wiwiw kasi si wiwiw. So, yes, ayun tuloy, tumayo tuloy. Sige, it's okay, rest lang dyan. So, may pusa siya dito. Parang hindi alam. Okay. So, may pusa siya dito. But look at how the lady is holding the cat. Parang medyo may tightness yung paghawak. Okay? And aside from may tightness ang hawak, the first time na ginamit ko yung card na to professionally, I remember that my client was also going through a lot of love questions. So majority of our questions are circling around questions about love. And one of the things that I noticed that when I had this card, there is one reason and one energy why the lady here is holding the cat a little extra tight. At least the way I'm absorbing it, it feels a little tight. Dahil may mga sumasayaw-sayaw naman dito. Ano ba yan? May mga sumasayaw. Andito ka sa pero may sumasayaw na someone dito. So, I feel like this is really a time in the relationship we're in. There were opportunities in the past that it would have been, kumbaga, prevented. May mga instances sana that kumbaga, kung ano man yung mga source ng mga mga arguments natin right now, it would have been prevented if, kumbaga, naging okay ang communication ng bawat isa. Now, sabi ko nga, no matter how it unfolded in the past, there is always a fair reason why things have to unfold in such a way. And definitely, there's a good opportunity of learning para sa inyo dito. The current energy that I'm seeing right now for both of you is that currently, ito ang mga nangyayari sa atin. We have the Nine of Swords, and every time we have swords, these are resonating energies that either it's gonna be a form of wisdom, pwede rin siyang maging weapon. So this is a little bit of both. So the wisdom that you know, the information that you know that you're processing, the information you discovered, may not necessarily be bringing a lot of positive benefits, wherein it's really doing the opposite. Because look, at the exchange then yung pagpoint ng mga ating swords are so in terms of communication, in terms of understanding each other, this may not be the perfect time that you're experiencing that. And I'm strongly feeling that to a certain extent, the reason why you're asking this question is because you are wanting to make certain decisions. You are wanting you're wanting some clarity in terms of decision making, in terms of how you're wanting to make decisions in the future. And ang masasabi ko lang sa iyo is that, well, tandaan mo, if this is not something that direct ito, yung mga ganito nakikita nating mga sumasayaw na masayang-masaya dyan, if this is not something that you directly caused, if this is not something na directly you asked for, in short, hindi ikaw yung directly involved in that, kumbaga, you are experiencing the effect of no matter I feel like it's already obvious, I feel like it's already obvious and what I'm really referring to. But I'm, of course, wanting to be very gentle on you. But at the same time, sabi ko nga, these things are happening not because we are just meant na to go through it through the course of pain and suffering. Aside from that actual emotion that we all have to go through in these kinds of situations, it's really more of what's the learning here for me. And also, quite frankly, this is not the first time that you've gotten a glimpse of this situation. But the goal is in every experience was there learning. Were we able to process the learning and has it turned into a form of wisdom? Kasi malalaman lang natin na talagang nagwo-work yung mga na-discover natin if we're able to apply change. Did we apply change? Did we do something different? Did we do something that would be eventually, that would resonate na may natutunan tayo? I feel like these things are happening right now because it would have been better last time. Kumbaga, dapat may natutunan tayo last time and you've seen it coming as well. In short, may opportunity sana para mabago yung mga outcome natin right now, but it feels a little different. Where it's headed to, here's the warning. Here's the warning. No matter how it's unfolding right now, there's a strong tendency for you to just brush it aside. There's a strong tendency for you to, when I say brush it aside, you may be able to find the light in this, see the brightest light towards other people, and through the lens of forgiveness, through allowing love to grow even more, pwede. But remember, as you do that, hindi masama yon, hindi masama magpatawad, hindi masama to work things out because that's how it should be. But remember, to come full circle in this experience right now, there should be applied learning. There should be genuine learning that only you can discover, because you may be going through things right now, and you may, if this is gearing towards forgiveness and to starting from scratch and having a clean slate, that's absolutely a very good route, to be honest, so long as there's learning for both sides. Now, no matter how your direction is going to be executed, I know that you are ready. You're ready to go through it, even without considering how others may necessarily feel towards it. I am also okay with that because at the end of it, ikaw naman ang magi-experience ito. It is your life, it is your decision, and it is always going to be how it will resonate more for you because sa'yo yung experience. Ang only reminder ko lang sa'yo, the only reminder I would want to to reinforce here is that basta may learning. And remember, for the learning part, it should be genuinely learning. Kasi pag hindi, just like how it happened again now, it's bound to happen again. So, I may say this is a lot of work, and there's a lot of communication that really needs to establish here, a lot of trust, na hindi lang on your end, but on both parties' end. Because after all, remember, this is a relationship. Okay, so that means dalawa kayong accountable in everything that you guys are doing. So, work it out. Walang problema. Basta may learning. Okay? So, thank you for joining Tara Tuesdays. Ayan, bigat, pero laban lang, okay? So, kayang-kaya natin yan. So, good evening. My name is Marky Mendoza ulit. I'm a Reiki master and teacher and also an intuitive tarot reader and teacher. Welcome to Tarot Tuesdays. Libre lang magtanong. Kung may tanong kayo, anything that concerns, naku, ayan. Strike 2 na tayo for love life for tonight. Love life, career, tsaka sa health natin. Libre po magtanong. Share nyo lang yung live video natin. And sa mga shinare natin sa stories or sa newsfeed natin, paki-screenshot lang po. And paki-mine sa may gusto. Hindi mo kayo mag-mine. So, isa niyo yung screenshot sa ating Facebook pages, Everyday Reiki with Marky. Also, isang lucky winner natin ang mananalo ng isang napakagandang surprise courtesy of Celestial Blue and Kamala Pearls. So, sa inyo na gustong manalo ng Kamala Pearls, ay shush. Hindi ko, did I just reveal kung ano yung mga prizes na basta surprise, okay? So, kung gusto ninyong manalo, okay, ang gawin lang natin, punta kayo sa Kamala Pearls sa Instagram. It's at Kamala Pearls and share any of the pearls. Naku, para may bias, i-share natin yung ano ko, yung binili ko sa kanila, yung Golden South Sea. Okay, so this is one of the best investment pieces that you can get. And by the way, I want to quote my partner, sabi nga niya, there's no such thing as a men or women's jewelry. It's just jewelry, and I'm so happy that you can wear your pearls prouder right now. So go ahead, and kung gusto niyo manalo, mamaya may one lucky winner tayo. So tingnan na natin yung ating next participant, and while we're looking at our next participant, kung di nyo pa napapanood yung weekly tarot reading natin, it's a very, very good opportunity for discernment dahil may training tayo. Yung training natin talaga is something that will happen or manifest in the second week of September. Training ground natin yung pagdidiscern natin for this week. Okay, so galingan ninyo. Kung hindi nyo pa napapanood, after itong session natin, panoorin nyo yung weekly tarot reading natin. Okay, tingnan naman natin. Okay, in fairness, very good. Yung ating very first brave soul na nagtatanong, sabi ng ating next participant, ang sabi niya ay, pwede po bang mag-request ng reading ng health ko tonight? Okay, so ayan. Thank you so much at may nakinig na rin sa health. Yeah. Okay, so ayan. Importante yung health natin, syempre. I know na marami tayong mga priorities and mga responsibilities sa buhay natin. And syempre, paano natin mapufulfill lang mga yan kung hindi naman tayo malakas? So, importante talaga yung health natin. Okay? So, okay. I'm here po watching. Hello po. Okay, very good po. Okay, syempre, hindi natin i-reveal kung sino yung pero hello. Okay, so, ngayon, tignan natin. And as a Reiki master, by the way, I'm very sensitive to looking at other people's energy and aura. And normally, kapag chine-check ko po ang health and yung aura and yung body, ng silhouette ng mga participants natin is I normally see through mga certain areas na may talagang kailangan ng focus and dun tayo na-highlight. And those areas, ang katawan po kasi natin, it gives whatever happens and manifests sa katawan natin in the form of pain, muscle pain man yan, or sometimes wounds or injuries, and to an extent, yung mga illnesses. Especially mga illnesses that are directed in a specific body part, ang malalaman po natin is that our body is just a directory of lessons that we all just need to learn. So in short, kung saan po pumalo yung ating mga either illness or the pain, it resonates the kind of life lesson that we need to process. And it's very specific in every body part. So our body is also divided into two parts. Yung kanang bahagi natin, every body part on our right side is our sacred masculine area. And our left side, anything that manifests on the left side, sa left body part natin is the sacred feminine. Now, So, kung ang mga makikita natin na energy mostly nag-manifest sa kanang bahagi, ibig sabihin male person in our life will be directly associated with it. So, kapag mostly sa kanan ay kaliwang bahagi naman siya nagma-manifest, that means babae sa buhay natin. Yung one of the direct possible na medyo directly related sa life lesson natin. So, tingnan natin yung katawan ng ating ng ating participant. Sandali. It's very, very evident na talaga namang actually, I would say a little bit manageable, a little bit, in short, kaya pa. Hindi naman, no? But definitely, the energy talaga na kitang-kita right now is really circling around sa ating, sa may stomach area. And particularly the kidneys, but you'll be surprised, even liver. So, first of all, yung diet po natin. Opo, yung diet po natin. Kailangan po talaga nating kailangan po talaga nating i-improve yung ating diet. And because may mga tendencies din po kasi tayo na hindi masyado nagfo-focus sa ating mga kinakain, saka also yung time na dapat yung time na dapat nilalaan natin. And it's basically the choices po ng food natin. Little by little na I'm also starting to veer away from anything processed, even fast food, yung ganyan. Because imagine nyo for I mean, just consider it food for thought. Halimbawa, anything na makikita natin na na sa supermarket, mga canned goods, mga noodles, etc., na mga processed meat. Imagine nyo, if these type of foods, kung halimbawa yung binili mo nga na, na galing sa palengke, kung alam mong ilang araw mo lang siyang pwedeng kainin, tapos yung mga nakikita natin sa supermarket, it can extend their shelf life for a longer period of time. Kung yung normal nga na food, it will only take just a few moments until it spoils. So, anong meron? Anong meron sa mga ganung pagkain? And anytime na nagkakaroon na or nahahaluan na siya ng mga preservatives, and what are these preservatives? These are not mostly natural. These are mostly chemical that in return may do something not so good in our body. And I'm feeling a lot of that. medyo mag-iwas po muna tayo sa mga maaalat, oily, spicy, mga savory food basically, and yung mga masyado pong strong and flavors natin. And iwas din po tayo sa anything na hindi po muna natural. Okay? So, and because I'm feeling more of that, sabi ko nga, may time pa naman po, may opportunity pa naman po to improve it. But the least thing you would want to happen is that kung hindi po natin nabigyan ng commitment ang sarili natin to a lifestyle change, and I think anybody who will be asking about health should primarily be ready for commitment. Kasi pag yung kalusugan na po natin yung pinag-uusapan natin. Halimbawa, if you go see a doctor and meron na po tayong mga nararamdaman, and then pag sinabi po ng doktor natin na yes, this is a pressing matter, yes, this is an important thing to look at, pero syempre hindi lang naman po tayo pupunta sa doktor to know or to confirm and affirm kung totoo, meron ba? May sakit po ba ako? I mean, it doesn't end there. I'm pretty sure one way or another, the goal of every person who's needing the expertise of doctors or wanting some help, wanting some change. But the thing is, kayo lang po makakapagbigay niyan sa sarili ninyo. So in short, yung commitment po natin into becoming healthy is a commitment that you would always want to be healthy. So kung gusto po natin laging maging healthy, you have to want it and you have to finally take action. The thing is, sabi ko nga, in the past, may opportunity na po kasi sana tayo na hindi mapunta dito, but here we are. And there is really, minsan po talaga, sometimes, para mas matuto tayo, may kailangan mo ng yung kumbaga, no other way but to just address what you need to address. And ganyan po talaga kapag medyo we are not 100% mindful, lalong-lalo na sa katawan natin. Also, ang dami nyo din po kasing worries right now. Yung worries din po natin, hindi din po masyado nagre-reflect sa magandang tulog natin consistently. Okay? So, anything about our body, alam po natin kung ano yung makakabuti sa katawan natin, pero syempre dapat it's not enough that we know what's good for our body or what will be best for our body. It is again our responsibility na para piliin kung ano talagang maganda sa katawan natin by acting on it, 'di ba? So I hope after this session, it will be a stronger commitment because I'm telling you right now, I won't worry that much, of course. Kumbaga, hindi pa nga din ito yung full fruition ng ano nararamdaman ninyo. Kumbaga, this is just your body warning you. But you wouldn't want na dumating yung time na hindi na wala na kayong opportunity to turn it around. Mas maganda na meron tayong mindfulness na now na nabigyan na ng affirmation yung kung anong kailangan baguhin sa sarili natin o dun sa commitment natin, allow this to inspire you and to motivate you. Because sa totoo lang, lahat naman po tayo, kahit naman ako, I mean, I've never experienced this kind of mindfulness in everything, even in my food intake, not until finally I realized what I need to do and change in my life. And hindi rin po siya nangyari overnight, kumbaga. And ako nga na I'm very, very mindful na kailangan ko pa rin ng talagang effort. Kailangan ko pa rin bigyan ng maraming conscious effort yung mga decision ko. Kung hindi pa po tayo nagsisimula to practice that, paano na lang, di ba? By the way, I would want to also say na this is something that you've experienced in 2020 na. Kumbaga, something na about your health in 2020 was one of the reminders. Dapat po by that time may natutunan na tayo kasi kapag nangyari po uli yan this time tapos hindi na po natin binago at wala pa nga po tayo dun sa part na medyo alarming or worrisome or even bothersome na siya, baka hindi na po same yung maging effect niyan. Kumbaga baka this time it can be the last chance, but who knows, 'di ba? Baka nga hindi nabigyan ng chance. So, in short, hangga't sinasabi natin na medyo may opportunity pa to improve, to stay committed, it's your responsibility to take action. It's your responsibility to choose that for yourself, not the people around you. Because the people around you have always been reminding, but not until fully we get to accept na kailangan magsimula sa atin yon, and then kailangan talaga muna may mangyari para mas magsistick yung lesson. But again, you wouldn't want that for yourself. So at the end of the day, just keep asking yourself, what do I deserve? And if you agree that you deserve all the good things, that should mean it's the same good thing that you will commit to yourself as well. Okay? Bandayan ko kayo, kilala ko kayo. Naku, kukurutin ko kayo, ha? Joke lang. Thank you for joining Tarot Tuesdays. Okay. So, good evening, everybody. My name is Marky Mendoza. I'm a Reiki master and teacher, also an intuitive tarot reader and teacher. Welcome to Tarot Tuesdays. And every Tarot Tuesday, libre lang magtanong. Ang gawin lang natin para makapag-sumali tayo sa ating reading session, i-share niyo po yung live video natin sa social media natin. Pwede po sa kahit anong social media, basta sa news feed or sa stories po natin ipopost. And yung mga resibo natin, let's take a screenshot and ipadala po natin yan sa ating Facebook page, Everyday Reiki with Marky. Now, also, may isa sa ating mga viewers tonight, ang mananalo ng napakagandang exciting prize. And hindi mo natin i-reveal kung ano itong prize natin, but definitely it's something new. It's something that will help you even better. Pero kung gusto ninyong manalo dyan at sumali mamaya, all you need to do, pumunta mo tayo sa Instagram at Kamala Pearls. Yan, example ng Kamala Pearls natin. This is my own Kamala Pearls na Golden South Sea Pearl piece. And pag share po natin yan sa newsfeed natin or sa ating stories, that considers as one entry for our raffle for tonight. Okay? So, next na tayo. Tignan na natin yung mga, yanda. Grabe na yung pila natin. Okay. Now, by the way, while I'm getting yung aking next participant, kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yung weekly tarot reading natin, ako po, I know this week, marami tayong kailangan desisyonan and kailangan ready tayo ng mga balancing decisions natin, okay? So, kung hindi pa natin napapanood, yung everyday energy natin will help you stay guided sa mga decisions natin. Panoorin natin after. Yes, lumaban agad na tong Lumaban lumaban agad ng raffle, very good, naku sa so ano talagang uunahin ko, yung raffle o yung ano, yung raffle o yung reading? Okey, okey. So eto na, tingnan na natin yung ating next participant. So, hello master, good evening. Ay, essay writing naman, parang haba ano, hindi joke lang. Okey, yes. Paano ko babasahin yung tanong mo, send ka ng send ng entry, okey. Gusto mo na lang manalo ng Kamala Pearls, ganyan. Okay. Good evening po. Itatanong ko lang po sana kung yung mga inaantay ko this month mako-close po. Para lang po kasi lagi may delays sa side ng clients. So ito ay concerning career. About 2 points for love, 1 point for health, 1 point for career. Sabi niya, yung tipong andun na bigla ipagpapabukas pa. Okay. So, in short, impatient lang din tayo. Are you sure gusto nating magtanim or mag-invest ng energies ng impatience? Dahil 'pag nagtanim tayo ng impatience, ang bunga din ay impatience. And tignan mo yung nangyayari, nagiging impatient ka rin tuloy. So siyempre sabi nga, 'di ba, ang kailangan mo'y tibay ng loob, okay? So kumalma ka. Yes. Ako pa yung pinadalan mo ng emoji ng ano, sabi niya, "Hindi po." Ta's ako yung pinadala ng emoji ng ano, ng evil eye. Parang ako pa yung evil eye. Siyempre naman good evening kay My Sassy Box. My Sassy Box. Si Kalad-Kalad pa. Hello. Siyempre yung mga needs natin sa mga favorite US brands natin like Tommy Hilfiger, Kate Spade, mga Michael Kors, Calvin Klein. Kini-carry mo ba yun? Si My Sassy Box sa Instagram yan. So, yan, student ko kasi yan, di ba? Sabi, ang daming promotion na nagaganap sa ano. Practice lang yan kasi sa susunod pag may ads na yung Reiki with Marky, ganyan. Okay? Love you. Huwag mo kayo love you. Ano lang, tinan mo, iba na yung gamit kong ano, tasa today. Ne, joke lang. Joke lang, niregaluhan kasi ako ni My Sassy Box ng napakagandang mug nung Pasko. Dalawa pa yun, turn pa. Okay, tingnan natin para sa nga pala, tatrabaho pala tayo ngayon, sorry. So, tignan natin yung ating energy ng ating career question. Okay, yung career question ng ating current impatient na yung impatient nating participant, okay? So, tignan natin. Nararamdaman kita, okay, grabe siya. Ikaw kasi, ayan tuloy. Di maganda rin na mindful tayo sa mga nai-invest nating energy. Siyempre, minsan sa mga tanong pa lang natin or the way we structure our questions, doon pa lang, minsan na napaprocess na natin yung mga opportunities ng energies that we can improve on. And that's really part of the process of discernment din na I would want to instill sa inyong lahat. Kailangan practicein natin. Magpa-practice tayo ng balancing discernment na during the time na kailangan nating i-process yung mga kailangan nating i-prioritize sa buhay. Pwedeng sa career, pwedeng sa love life, pwede rin sa health. So in short, anything na kailangan natin ng magandang manifestation o kailangan natin ng blessing and pinagdadasal natin na ibigay sa atin ng Diyos yung ganyang blessing, syempre tatanungin natin lagi yung sarili natin. Okay? So, ano bang mga energy ang nai-invest ko? Ano bang mga energy ang naitatanim ko? How am I approaching this? Meron bang opportunity for me to improve? O baka naman mamaya ang mga nadadala ko na ang energy sa continuous worries, tapos nagkakaroon na siya ng effect sa akin, yung gano'n. Dapat lagi tayong aware sa energy natin basically. Kasi ganito kailangan lagi tayong ang pag-a-analyze natin sa mga energy natin is not just going to limit us dun sa hard work na binibigay natin. Kasi yes, kumbaga ang mga efforts na ginagawa natin ngayon will be mostly directed towards our career. Pero tandaan natin, hindi naman hiwa-hiwalay even if yung aspeto ng career, ng love life, ng personal mo, etc. Iba-iba man siya na finu-fulfill mo, pero iisang tao lang yun and sa'yo lang yun. Iisang tao ka lang, iisang person ka lang, iisang energy lang din ang naa-attract natin depending on what we really do in general as a person. So hindi ka for someone, I'll give you another tip to manifest that. Kasi hindi tayo pwedeng pagdating lang sa career, ang gusto nating mag-boost, ang gusto nating aspect of life that we want to manifest greater blessings, dun lang natin gagalingan. Dun lang tayo mabait, dun lang tayo masipag, dun lang tayo dun lang natin ibubuhos yung best side natin. Pagdating sa ibang aspeto ng buhay natin, parang, kung hindi same equal efforts ang binibigay natin, tandaan mo, iisang buhay lang yan. It's your life na you are dividing into these different priorities. So in short, kung gusto nating in general na lahat ng blessings natin will not only be limited para sa ating career, edi syempre dapat lahat ng aspeto ng buhay natin may mindfulness din tayo. In short, this is really a strong call for action to really analyze what your energy is about. And you have to be honest with yourself kung ano bang klaseng energy ang nilalabas mo sa lahat ng mga aspeto ng buhay natin. Kung sobrang ganda ng energy na nilalabas natin sa career natin, is it also the same effort, the same mindfulness, and the same kindness na binibigay din natin sa ibang aspeto natin ng buhay? I'm not singling out, by the way, yung yung current participant natin. I am saying this in general because dapat, the more na nakikinig kayo sa Reiki with Marky and yung Tarot Tuesdays natin, dapat ang pinakamagandang measure talaga is ina-apply natin sa buhay natin. So, yung mga binibigay ko namang mga advice sa inyo is not something na parang, ito yung pinagdadaan niya, ito kayang ibigay kong sagot. No, okay kaya to. Sige, sige nga, try mo. Pag nag-work, edi hallelujah. I'm always giving advice according to how I also experienced it. And I will always say na dati naman, before my spiritual life, I am honestly not my best. Lahat ng aspeto ng buhay ko, kumbaga, I'm not as kind, I'm not as loving, pero it all changed when I became spiritual and nag-reflect siya sa lahat ng aspeto ko ng buhay. So, kumbaga, yung pagbabago na binigay ko sa sarili ko is not just limited to me teaching. Ina-apply ko siya in my real life and lahat ng aspeto ng buhay ko. Because after all, again, ang pinaka-gusto ko namang mabago is yung buhay ko. Hindi ko lang sasabihin na gusto ko mabago yung career ko, mag-improve lang ang career ko. The rest, bahala na kayo dyan kung hindi ganun kaganda. At least may isang maganda sa buhay ko, yung career. Diba? So, if in general, ang gusto nating ma-improve is yung buong buhay natin, dapat ready din tayong hanapin sa lahat ng aspeto ng buhay natin. Meron ba akong ma-improve sa mga aspeto ng buhay natin? Meron ba akong kailangang i-change? Meron ba akong kailangan i-improve? One good way for you to recognize this is dapat honest ka sa sarili mo. And when you ask these questions, be ready to embrace how honest your answers can be. And this is the only way for you to recognize, oo nga, baka naman may kailangan akong ibahin talaga. Or possibly, aware ka. Aware ka, pero pwedeng somehow medyo may konting takot, may konting duda, na yung dalawang energies na yon may possibly hinder you from addressing it. Pero it doesn't matter how young or how old you are. The more and the earliest that you get to discover kung paano mo tutulungan yung sarili mo, yung buong buhay mo, hindi lang at ibang or isang aspeto lang ng buhay mo, the more na binibigyan mo yung sarili mo ng opportunity to become a better person. And I'm telling you, kung lahat ng mga ito na-apply mo sa lahat ng aspeto ng buhay mo, I mean, buong buhay mo, no matter how the situation and life experiences will unfold, I'm telling you, gigising at matutulog ka ng masaya. Gigising ka ng masaya because sobrang daming blessings, matutulog ka na punong-puno ang puso mo ng pagmamahal. And I feel like we all deserve that. Pero syempre, tinatrabaho yan. Trabahuhin natin together. Kaibigan. Yung si Tito Boy, joke lang. Okay. Masyadong, hindi pa pala ako bumubunot. Ang dami ko nang nasabi. Okay. Okay. So, let's see. Okay. In fairness, these are all minor cards. Okay, these are all minor cards. Pero, I would want to say na progressive naman. I want to say na progressive naman. So therefore, maraming opportunity pa para talagang igiling natin ng todo, no? If you're talking about mukhang nasa sales tayo. Eh sus, kunwari hindi ko alam, no? kunwari, kunwari hindi naman kilala ng mga tao kung sino yung binabasahan ko. Okay. So, we have 3 minor cards. In short, kailangan doble kayod. Todo natin yung energy natin. Magpakabait. Okay, magpakabait. Okay. Okay, so ito yung na-invest natin na energies. Aba, in fairness, tignan mo naman, the Knight of Wands. Okay? So again, every time we get wands, this is a resonating energy ng maraming hard work, maraming effort. So, in the past, kitang-kita naman. And knights, ang mga knight ay parang mga soldiers yan. So talagang kitang-kita mo yung training, nakitang-kita mo yung effort. You have definitely invested a good amount of preparation. Pero syempre sabi ko nga, kumbaga, hindi naman lahat ng mga investment natin, ng energy natin, part of the anticipation, and I really feel like you already know this, di ba? Na when we exert efforts like this, minsan talaga this is how the reality happens. Minsan i-exert natin yung effort natin hanggang dito, pero yung outcome natin is nandito pa. Pero this is another opportunity for you to recognize how more efforts are you gonna be working on. Kasi kung nandito yung ating effort, tas nandito lang yung pinaka-outcome na napoproduce niya, then you really have to exert more effort. So in short, in short, may t-shirt dun sa, in short. So, talagang kung ang goal natin is to increase that outcome even more, eh talagang kailangan nating lumagari pa ng ano. And I feel like you already know what to do. You just need to be consistent. And syempre, hindi pwedeng, sabi ko nga, kung anong energy natin talaga, dapat we have to stay true to it. Hindi tayo pwedeng na ibinibigay natin yung effort natin, pero pati yung sarili mong effort mo, pinagdududahan mo. Or worse, iko-complain mo, ano ba yan, nag-effort naman ako, bakit wala? Kasi ano ba talaga, the effort may not seemingly be very genuine. Kasi parang we're doing the efforts in exchange of the outcome agad, rather than giving the effort in exchange of learning a skill, in exchange of learning wisdom as you process your effort. So there's a strong opportunity to revisit your intentions why you're working hard. So you have to understand that you're working hard to gain a skill, and to polish these skills, not just for the material gains of it, but you are wanting to perfect your craft. Napapa-English na ako niyan, oh. So, grabe siya. Hindi, joke. So, make sure na take the time and really revisit everything para din it will give way to new strategies, 'di ba? And ikaw pa naman gustong-gusto mong pinapagana yung strategy natin, 'di ba? So, ito naman ang mga current actions natin. Alam ko yung sinasabi mo na parang somehow may mga delays kasi naman, I mean, this is also a time we're in. Sabi ko nga, if you're new here, welcome. If you're new here, lagi kong in the past months, I have been warning everybody na in 2020 there are sets of planets. There are 5 specific planets that aligned, and when it did, it caused pandemic to happen. And the reason why I'm bringing this is because in July 12, just this year, 2020, those same planets aligned again. And for that same reason, na kung ano-ano na namang forms of announcements ang mga nakukuha natin recently. So in short, we are bound to experience something again. And little by little, with or without having everything in black and white, okay? Everything in the business, in terms of business, will be directly affected. Anything in the economy basically will be directly affected. So first, financially, there's always going to be something financial that will happen. I'm honestly seeing global recession, which will come into full fruition in April of 2023. Okay, so in April of 2023, there is a certain warning in the economy. So if the business that you're operating on directly concerns concerns our economy, which one way or another does. So in short, anyone concerned either in terms of you working or you investing, you're going to be concerned as well. Most especially if you're always mindful of world news, if you're mindful of the stock market, you're gonna be giving yourself a watchful eye sa lahat ng mga ilalabas mong pera. And this is also one of the reasons why you're experiencing that right now. So, tinan mo naman, parang napaka-Jacqueline Jose naman itong ano. So, yung Page of Swords, and remember, every time we get swords, this is a resonating energy of wisdom or weapon. And this is really wisdom. Tinan mo, it's like they're waiting for the right moment to strike. So, in short, what can you do on this? So, in short, bigyan ng maraming benefit. O in short, you focus on the benefits. You focus on what's in it for me. Ano makukuha ko? Bakit this is gonna be one of the best decisions? Parang yung kulot ko tonight and yung volume ng buhok ko, na sobrang ganda ng volume. Again, Fit and Form, thank you so much. So, so sabi ko nga it's really about time that we get to revisit everything and how the analogy ng ating approach, we want a new outcome, a stronger outcome, then we need to change our approach. So improve your approach. And when you do, look at that. Makukuha mo naman Look at that. It's what? 8 of coins. Kaching-kaching. Okay? But remember, it would have been better if it's a major card, I know, but this is not bad because these are direct answers to your questions of abundance and prosperity. Nandyan naman yan. Nandyan naman talaga yan. But of course, if you would want more, kasi halimbawa, there's a certain number that you've given earlier, I will say mga 3/4 of it. So, hindi na masama. O, di ba? 3/4 of it. So, hindi masama. Pero, anong tawag dito? Kailangan pa natin ng maraming positivity. At saka wag po matigas ang ulo natin. Oo, di ba? So, oo. So, pag sinabi po natin na ibahin po natin, pagandahin po ang energy natin sa buhay as a person, pag sinasabi ko po sa inyo, gawin po natin. Kung gusto mo makuha lang naman. Otherwise, kung hindi mo masyadong gustong makuha yung natin, edi okay lang. Pero I'm pretty sure you know, di ba? So in short, walang problema on how you're going to receive these blessings. But be extra mindful pa. Para kung gusto mo talagang mapabilis yung mga ganitong blessings, edi the more committed you should be. You're already doing it. I-maintain na lang natin. And syempre, be patient. Tutok-tukan kita. Joke lang. Kaibigan ko kasi. Okay? So, galingan mo lang dahil hindi tayo pinalaki ng sex bomb dancers para nga bumawi lang. So, syempre tayo, laban yung ko tuloy. Yung lapel ko, laban. Okay? So, yun lang. And thank you for joining Tarot Tuesdays. O, di ba? Oh, yes, ang dami mo nang sinabi dyan. Oh my God, magpapakabait po sa mga, okay. Alam mo, narinig ko na yan, ha? Ang tagal na nating friends. Inaway. Sumbong kita sa sa mami mo, ikaw talaga. Oh? Okay. Good evening, everybody. My name is Marky Mendoza. I'm a Reiki master and teacher and also an intuitive tarot reader and teacher. Welcome to Tarot Tuesdays. Libre lang magtanong. Kung gusto niyo magtanong, anything that concerns yung love life natin. And kung ikaw ang para ka nitong friend ko na medyo matigas yung ulo, sorry na po. Joke lang ako. Okay? So, dahil dyan, love you. O, yan ha. So, dahil dyan, make sure na kung hindi nyo pa napapanood yung weekly tarot reading natin, panoorin natin after the session kasi nga this week is really discernment process. Kaya nakita nyo, napansin nyo, lahat ng mga katanungan natin ngayon, may pinaprocess sa isipan natin. And di ba sinabi ko nga itong linggong to, kailangan natin magdesisyon ng maraming bagay-bagay. Kailangan natin pagganahin yung ating mga isipan to process something that would give us benefits. This is what this week is about. So para ma-assist po tayo sa mga everyday energies natin kasi may mga magandang blessing naman dadating this week, lalo tomorrow. So kung makaano naman ako tomorrow, baka sabihin mo, nagagalit na si Marky. Joke lang. So para makapaganda tayo sa blessing natin tomorrow, panoorin niyo yung weekly tarot reading. And syempre, you have to share it with your friends and family because sharing is caring. Okay? So kailangan meron tayong idioms. Okay. Okay, so next participant naman tayo. And habang hinahanap natin yung next participant natin, remember, isa sa inyo ay pwedeng manalo ng isang secret na ating special prize sa ating mga participants for tonight. Kung gusto niyo manalo sa raffle natin before the end of our session, pumunta lang tayo sa Instagram. It's at Kamala Pearls. Mag-share ng kahit anong pearl. Ayan. O baka naman i-share niyo na itong binili ko sa Kamala Pearls na South Sea Pearls. Meron din freshwater pearls, and rest assured na all the purchases natin ng mga pearls will always come with an authenticity card. Okay? So in short, talagang you're guaranteed na yung mga fresh water or yung South Sea pearls natin are guaranteed na authentic and guaranteed na talagang of best quality. May kasama din tayong mga care for pearls natin doon. So malalaman natin kung paano natin mapapaganda, ma-maintain yung ganda ng ating mga lot. Kita mo naman, grabe yung shine, no? Grabe yung luster ng ating South Sea pearls. So if you would want investment pieces, of course, you go for South Sea pearls and Kamala. Or if you are wanting to start muna your journey to being Perla, medyo Madam Perla tayo for tonight. Okay, kung gusto niyo nag-uumpisa muna tayo to get your rhythm, freshwater pearls can also be that perfect opportunity. Okay? So tingnan na natin yung ating next participant. Okay? Yes. Naku. Eto, may something talaga sa natin. Grabe yung tingnan natin yung ating next participant. Ang sabi niya, hello po, hello din. Sabi niya, kamusta naman po yung love life ko? Ha ha ha. O ba't ka natawa? Ba't ka natawa nung tinatanong mo yung love life mo? Ay sus, alam mo, bakit ka natatawa sa love life? O sige, tingnan natin ha, tingnan natin. Okay. So, ilang points na ba ang love life natin? Medyo madami-dami na rin ang points ng love life for tonight. 3 points na, no? Oh, grabe siya. Okay. So tingnan natin ano daw energy ng love life nitong next participant natin. Sige, tingnan natin. Ba't ako natatawa? Okay, sandali. Wag kang kabahan, nararamdaman kita na ba't ka kinakabahan muna? Ba't ka kinakabahan? Ano bang ano ba? Sabi ko na, naku. Ay naku, sabi ko na. Joke lang. Yes. Ay, okay. Ay naku, hindi, joke lang. Okay. One major card. And alam mo, itong card na talagang 'to, kumbaga sanay na ako sa card na 'to na 'pag itong lumalabas and meron kang kadamay sa card na 'to. Medyo offline pag-usapan din natin 'tong card na 'to, kumbaga candidly as a friend. Pag-usapan natin 'tong card na sinasabi ko sa yung major card. Pero 1 out of 3 major cards is actually not bad, okay? So, ang masasabi ko lang is that yung every time kasi na nagkakaroon tayo ng mga major cards, imagine mo may major kang nagagawa, may major kang blessing na naka-harvest kumbaga. So, ngayon pa lang, 'di ba, bigyan mo na ng credit yung sarili mo sa mga magagandang blessings din na nandiyan. So, ano ba muna ang na-invest natin na energy? And that's the reflection kasi ng ating first card. And sa first card natin, we have 5 of Wands. Okay, so Wands. So, ano nga bang energy ng Wands natin? Ang energy ng Wands natin ay it's anything that resonates hard work, effort, hard labor, in short, maraming effort. In the past, okay. I know that you're still healing kasi tingnan mo naman yung 'di ba kumbaga yung nasa past natin 'yan, okay? Nasa past natin 'yan and nandito ka na sa you've tried to move forward, okay? Nasa unahan ka na, ito nasa likod and maraming effort, okay, 'di ba? And tsaka tingnan mo if you look closely, hindi na ako manginginig, okay, ayan. If you look closely, yung imagery natin dito, yung sa background mag-focus kayo sa likod. 'Di ba tingnan mo yung parang yung parang motion ng mga tao sa likod na parang may pinaglalaban, okay? May pinaglalaban and talagang medyo I may say intense ang mga hindi pagkakaunawaan, okay? But remember, tandaan natin na it's something that is in the past naman na. One of the things that would help you as a person, become better, is for you to accept na yung mga bagay na naranasan natin in the past is not in a way pinadanas natin dahil kasi pinaparusahan lang tayo o kaya deserve natin na magkaroon ng mga hindi magandang experiences. Doon sa last statement na yon, I may say we all deserve not so good experiences. Like, I did. Like, I have. Many times in my life, marami din akong hindi ganun kaganda experiences. But even if I know better now, I wouldn't have it any other way. Kung ano man ang mga kalokohan na nangyari sa akin in my younger years, I have so much to be grateful about. Kasi kung hindi ko siya ginawa and hindi ko na-experience and hindi ko naranasan yung difference ng sakit and the pain and suffering that I have to go through just because of my decisions in the past, hindi ko ma-appreciate yung mindfulness ko ngayon. Hindi ko ma-appreciate yung mga magagandang bagay na napipili ko na para sa sarili ko ngayon. Yung mga gandang energy na mas pinipili ko not for anybody else but for my own personal benefit. Na in the end, at the end of this lifetime, I want to tell myself na, okay, you may have started your life like this, a life less mindful, a life na full of lies, pero na-redeem mo yung sarili mo. Gusto kong sabihin yun sa sarili ko na at least may nagawa ka. Gusto ko rin patunayan sa sarili ko na kahit ano man yung mga pinagdaanan ko doon, binigyan ko yung sarili kong magbago. Kasi mas pinili ko na magkaroon ako ng blessings. Mas pinili ko na tanggapin lahat ng pwede kong tanggapin, baguhin ang kailangan kong baguhin, and to be consistent about it. Kasi finally, I know the differences. And I want to say the same thing para sa'yo. Gusto ko na ma-realize mo na lahat ng mga pinagdaanan natin in the past, most especially sa love life natin, hindi lang naman malilimit ang mga learnings natin dyan na ma-apply lang natin yan sa love life natin. In general, in making decisions. In general, in choosing the energies when we choose the decisions na gusto natin. Lahat yan may mga magandang blessing na pwedeng right now, hindi pa natin 100% nararamdaman na blessing nga to dahil continuously tinatrabaho pa natin yung healing. And remember, yung healing process is not something that would always happen overnight. It is not always something that would always be a guarantee na sobrang smooth, na hindi yan i-guarantee na continuously magiging consistent na yung progress natin pataas. Pwedeng darating din sa time natin na we will have to keep experiencing and re-experiencing many things before finally everything will make more sense. Pero para mas ma-improve mo yung mga future blessings mo, pwede mo na ring piliin lahat ng magagandang bagay for you right now. Pwede mong simulan ngayon. Pwede mong simulan ngayon and be mindful about it and maintain it. Pwede mong simulan mahalin din yung sarili mo. Pwede mo rin simulan na mag-focus na lahat ng mga future plans mo will mostly become beneficial for you, will mostly become a blessing for you, not just for other people, hindi lang sa mga mamahalin mo. Dapat unang-unang priority ka pa din. Dapat magandang blessing pa din for you yung uunahin mo. So, kaya ako sinasabi yan because alam ko naman na unti-unti nare-realize mo na siya. And this is where the present card is referring to right now. And this is really one important card na sabi ko nga hindi na ako nagugulat pag itong lumalabas na card na to because it's a very wise card. The Hermit. Okay, so mamaya candidly kasi ang ganda na ng usapan natin, alam mo, may i-chismis ako sa yung about this card na candidly, kumbaga, dun muna tayo sa spiritual na dahil ang ganda na ng buwelo natin. Okay, so mas maganda naman yung wave ng kulot natin tonight. Thank you kay Fit and Form. Joke lang. Okay, so the Hermit. Okay. Every time we have the Hermit kasi ano ba energy ng Hermit? Ang hermit in Spanish is ermitaño. Okay? So, sa mga movies, di ba, saan ba natin nakikita mga ermitaño? Mostly, they're deep into the woods. But they are wise beings and spiritual beings and they know a lot of answers. Pero the answers that they know, they discover on their own kasi lumalabas muna sila to experience the world so that they can get the wisdom. But when they need to process wisdom, they isolate themselves so that they can focus on the learning. Which is like right now, I know what you're doing. Kasi hindi naman lalabas yan kung hindi yan ang ginagawa mo ngayon. I am so proud of the decision na you wanted to learn from this. I am very proud that you're ready to work things out para sa sarili mo mostly and for you to improve yourself and to become a better version of yourself. Magsimula ka muna doon. Magsimula ka muna sa na na to improve lahat ng pwede mong i-improve para pag dadating yung time na you're gonna be ready ulit, you're gonna be ready, which I'm seeing na wala namang problema. Wala namang problema if you want to be ready. Wala namang problema if you want to love again. Wala namang problema if you want to reconsider many things. Basta tandaan mo, pag dumating yung decision na feeling mo, sasabihin mo sa sarili mo na ready ka na, ang ibig sabihin nun, honest ka sa sarili mo na may natutunan ka. Ibig sabihin nun, honest ka sa sarili mo na yung sa natutunan mo na dapat lesson, in-apply mo sa buhay mo. And tandaan mo, you are only answerable sa sarili mo. No matter who's around you, and these people who love you, no matter how much they love you, yung commitment mo sa sarili mo ang pinaka-importante. Yung honesty mo sa sarili mo ang pinaka-importante. And yung drive, that passion towards healing, syempre ikaw lang makakapagbigay nun. This is gonna be what's ahead. And I have 8 of Wands. Okay, so, look at that. And I feel like this is something, may babae, di ba? And maraming wands. So, ito yung mga, every time we get wands, these are energies of effort. Diba? So, after you processing these things and you realize something, and then when you realize that you're going to choose love, edi choose love. Choose love. After all, you're capable. Pero tandaan mo, mas magiging masaya and meaningful ang decision mo na yan kapag nabigyan mo na ng tamang amount ng effort, ng energy, ng consistency, ng energy of truthfulness, ng energy syempre din ng right commitment. By learning mostly, okay? So take the time for you to recognize kung anong kailangan, to work on kung anong kailangan, and in the end, you're going to do things because you're happy and fulfilled to do it. And both should be present. You should be both happy and fulfilled. Hindi pwedeng happy ka lang. Kasi at the end, kung happy ka lang, one way or another, hahanapin mo elsewhere yung fulfillment. Hindi naman pwedeng fulfilled ka lang. Kasi kung fulfilled ka lang, baka hahanapin mo naman yung happiness elsewhere. So be happy and fulfilled with this process because alam kong nararamdaman mo yan. Pero when you're ready to engage in love again, no matter who it is, or same pa din, no matter kung ano magiging desisyon mo or ninyo, basta it should both lead to happiness and fulfillment. And this may be something that the answer that you are receiving for the love aspect, but technically, sa lahat yan na aspeto ng buhay natin, gawa ka ng mga bagay sa buhay that would lead you to happiness and fulfillment. And you will be assured that you will be very contented. And when your heart is contented, it will just keep burning that fire of passion and desire for you to keep motivated and to keep doing more. And you deserve all that. So I want to say, you're already there. You're already mindful. You just need to continuously commit yourself into it. Thank you for joining Tarot Tuesdays. Okay. Good evening, everybody. My name is Marky Mendoza. I'm a Reiki master and teacher, also an intuitive tarot reader and teacher. This is Tarot Tuesdays. Tingnan natin may time pa. May time pa. Sige, ang bagal ko pala magsalita. Sige, marami pa nakapila. Sige, ito doon na natin. Pero syempre, before we continue, napaka-essential ng linggong to. Marami tayong kailangan pagdesisyonan this week. Ay, ang dami nga pa ng chismisan dyan sa gilid. Oh my gosh, all the way from Sweden. We are very global. Hello, my fellow master chat. Thank you so much for dropping by. Ba't ang busy mo? Parang hindi kita masyadong naramdaman recently. Okay, paki-explain later. Okay. Can I have free pizza? Ay, sure. Bakit mo na pala? Wait lang. Bakit ano pong atin? Kasi gusto ko rin ng pizza. Na ngayon tuloy nagkakagutuman na tayo. Pero ba't ka humihingi ng pizza? Okay. Hi, Joanna. Hello, hello, sir. Binabasa ko kasi yung ano mo. Hello, Joanna. Okay, and I see Joy. Uy, naku, napaka-global na naman pala natin because all the way from Japan. Konnichiwa. Hello. Ay, naku, thank you ulit. Nandito ka na naman. Thank you so much, Joy. And thank you. Ay, syempre, cute na. Alam mo, ayaw na naman magpaawat ni Ariana Grande. Hello, Aris, no? Alam mo, shout out, special shout out sa'yo. Okay. Ay, sige na nga, magtrabaho na tayo. Okay, sige. Mhm. Tingnan na natin, our next participant ay okay, teka lang. Okay, eto na. Next participant natin, eto naman yung tanong. Hello po, I just need help and guidance guidance counselor. Medyo I need help and guidance regarding my career and love life. Isa-isa lang muna. Kalma lang tayo. So, right now I'm having a hard time in the workplace. And there has been a conflict and issue in the workplace. I just want to ask if I still get to keep my job and stay with the company for long. Also, I want to know about my love life po if meron pang darating ngayong year. Busy ka dun sa work, we can focus muna tayo sa work, okay? Kasi mas pressing yung sa work natin, trabaho natin yun, kailangan natin. Tingnan natin, okay? Tingnan natin yung energy ng trabaho natin. Pero one thing is for sure, okay? So, I'm pretty sure habang tina-type mo tong question natin, and even if you don't have to go through the specifics, kumbaga if you're just going to feel the energy of this question, dito pa lang may learning ka na. Dito pa lang, meron ka ng learning dapat na ano mo, pakinggan mo yung sinabi mo dito sa part na 'to. Ang sabi mo, there's been a conflict and issue in the workplace and I just want to ask, 'di ba ayun nga, may issue and conflict sa office. Now, when you say this, and if this is directly concerning you, one way or another, whether directly or indirectly, meron tayong one way or another na gawa. Okay? Meron din tayong one way or another, isang energy na naitanim natin, kaya naman naka-harvest mo na ang energy na yun ngayon. So, first things first. While typing this question and while you are analyzing yung mga bagay-bagay na yan, kita mo nga no, ang dami nating discernment na kailangan this week talaga no. Talagang hindi lang siya limited sa isang aspeto ng buhay natin. Kaya damang-dama ko kayo. Kaya naman panoorin ninyo yung weekly tarot reading natin kasi makakatulong talaga yan sa inyo. Imagine nyo on an everyday basis, meron kayong guide ng energy kung paano nyo aalalayan yung sarili ninyo. So, manood kayo after nitong session natin, malapit na. Okay, so going back, sabi ko nga, one way or another, we have to analyze kung ano man ang mga experiences na tinatamasa natin ngayon, one way or another, whether it's a good blessing na we are harvesting o medyo may mga life lesson tayo na pinaprocess o tinatrabaho ngayon, kapag ngayon na natin siya tinatamasa, ibig sabihin, one way or another, na itanim natin ang energy na yan. Okay? Kasi sabi ko nga, kung anong tinanim, siyang aanihin. Good job sa mga blessings ang inaani ngayon. Kapag mga strong blessings, ang inaani natin ngayon, syempre huwag pa rin tayong tumigil sa pag-i-invest o pagtatanim ng napakagandang energy. Ang goal niyo is kapag nare-realize niyo na pwede pala akong mag-harvest ng blessing, eh di kailangan lang tandaan natin na dapat consistent lang din tayo ng pagtatanim. Maging consistent tayo sa pagtatanim ng napakagandang energies natin and be mindful about it. So sa lahat ng gustong ma-secure yung magagandang blessings sa future, i-secure nyo din yung napakagandang commitment ninyo na magandang energy lang ang itatanim ninyo. And kung hindi nyo pa nako-consider ang kabaitan ng loob, ang pagmamahal, in short, love, kindness, patience, in short, maging mabait lang po tayo. Magiging mabait din ang Diyos sa atin. Maging mabait at masunurin tayo, mapagmahal tayo, marespeto tayong tao. Yan at yan lang din ang ibibigay sa atin ng Diyos. Yan lang mga blessings na ibibigay sa atin. And I'm telling you, this is really something na ngayon ko lang na-realize talaga when I became spiritual, na pwede ka palang maging mabait and in return, God will reward you financially. And yeah, totoo yun. Totoo yun. So, let this be a very good opportunity na take this time 'tong pagkakataon na 'to na para namnamin din kung anong kailangan nating lesson na namnamin, only for it to help you more. Because it can be this right now, halimbawa, and because this is gonna be a very sensitive question knowing na medyo may pinagdadaanan tayo sa workplace natin, hindi ba? And if worst comes to worst, if we're gonna be sharing you some warnings right now, dapat mas lalo tayong maging passionate sa pagbabago. Kasi pag hindi natin nabago ang sarili natin, no matter where we go next, no matter which company this may be, if we haven't learned what we're supposed to, then you're still bound to experience the same sets of life lessons. And you wouldn't want that. Kung halimbawa ngayon pa nga lang nakakaramdam ka na ng konting ng konting worries, konting pagdududa, and syempre, maraming takot, I feel like hindi mo na yun deserve in the future. Pero syempre, kailangan may matutunan talaga tayo dito. Tingnan natin ang magiging itsura ng cards natin. By the way, nagugustuhan ninyo yung mga imagery ng ating bagong tarot card, no? So, ang ganda talaga ng napakaganda ng size niya, napakaganda ng imagery. Pati pala yung likod, by the way, kung hindi ko napapakita yung likod, ang cute ng likod. Yan. So, ang ganda. SKL. Okay, share ko lang. Okay, eto na yung ating So, syempre, for me to be very definitive na sobrang ganda, it's gonna be a favorable outcome for you. I am rooting for a lot of good major cards. Pero syempre, the cards will always reflect the energy. So, kapit lang. And syempre, magtiwala na hindi naman to parusa lang, no? Kailangan lang naman talaga may matutunan tayo. And again, this is not just unique to you. Lahat tayo. Lahat tayo, in order for us to receive consistent blessings, dapat consistent din tayo sa pagtatrabaho ng mga life lesson natin. So in short, pag nagtutunan na natin yan, tapos nagpakabait na tayo, and we become very, very proud of the efforts na binigay natin, tayo lang din mag-harvest niyan. Okay. Well, these are all minor cards, okay? Now, one way or another, I really feel like yun talagang na-invest okay. Okay. So, I really feel like there's really a strong commitment of change here. Kasi, okay, ito yung napaka-daldal talaga ng card na to. And ang daming binibigay na ang daming binibigay na meaning, okay? Ang dami din yung binibigay na kwento. So, kumbaga, mas nagiging broader yung mga energies na nakikita ko because of the imagery ni Cat Black. Okay, napakaganda. So, this is touchstone tarot again. So, this is the invested energy natin sa career natin. No? We have 10 of coins. So, I know one way or another, the conflict is really there. Tingnan mo naman. And I really feel like, there's a lot of misunderstanding. And at the same time, there's a strong opportunity of honesty on your end. Okay, so that's a little pretty evident. There would have been an opportunity that you would have chosen being truthful, pero kasi that opportunity na hindi natin masyadong napili has created a domino effect. And kumbaga, the experience wouldn't have been this rough and challenging for you if mas pinili nating maging honest. If we prefer yung pagpipili sa atin sa honoring the truth, no matter how challenging it is, and no matter how it will entail na you not getting much, o kaya you just being happy with what you have and what you already have, kumbaga. But sabi ko nga, until we finally learn the lesson, we're really just meant to keep experiencing these things. And I know somehow, kumbaga, this may not be 100% na balanse natin ng maigi yung ating mga decisions before we are able to engage during that time. Pero kasi there is something inside of us that's really wanting to do that, to engage and to just choose that direction. There's no judgment kung ano man ang intention. There is no judgment kung ano man yung pinaka naging driving force as to why it was that decision. Because we all go through these forms of discernment. And ako naman, sabi ko nga, lagi ko sinasabi, hindi naman lahat ng mga pinagdaanan ko in the past, I am 100% proud of. I am using these opportunities para to remind myself and to motivate and inspire myself to keep choosing better for myself. Pero syempre, ang nagawa ko in the past ay nagawa ko na in the past, I shall say the same for you. Kung ano man ang mga naging intentions natin, why we have to engage in these forms of energies may not 100% resonate your truthful nature. Ang mahalaga ay may matutunan na tayo. Currently, things may not go well. Yung how everything is transpiring, this may not turn out very well. And if I may say, medyo marami pang madidiscover. Marami pang madidiscover na dapat madiscover dun sa sitwasyon because there may be other people who now will be willing to share their insights about it or to share their piece of truth about what's the real score in the situation. Kaya naman meron na tayong 10 of Swords. Sorry na. Medyo meron ang dami talagang ano. And the process itself, I mean, imagine mo kung totoong person 'yan na medyo nakahiga na may 10 swords yung hindi naman yata to circus, I mean, for you to experience that. Pero imagine mo, 'di ba? This experience will really push you to reconsider how you're meow. Kala. Okay, so this situation will really push you to really discern really well yung concept of think before you click, okay? This is really going to teach you a very valuable lesson na before you do something, before you engage something, and before you happily agree in doing these and engaging in these things, kailangan lagi natin tatandaan tong situation na to. It has led you to this situation. It has led you to an experience in which in the end, it's instilling a lot of fear, a lot of doubt, a lot of disappointment to you as you speak. And you wouldn't want to go through the same thing over and over. I may say, no matter how you tingnan natin yung outcome mo. Tingnan mo. I will say 4 of Cups. And every time na we get cups, these are resonating energies of either it's a form of celebration, it's a form of emotion. And I may say na I want you to genuinely learn from this kasi look, binibigay na sa atin yung opportunity ng learning. In the past, and honestly, hindi to first time na nangyari sa'yo. But in the past, kumbaga, ayan na yung mga nangyari. Pag hindi mo siya masyadong na-improve, merong mas malaking pabalik, ha? I will not 100% say this will really end well. Kumbaga, the outcome may not necessarily be favorable, but it literally has to come to this point only for a strong form of learning will be reinforced. And this is really something that we all need to go through and understand because if this is what it takes only for the lesson to stick even more, in the end, mas makakatulong to sa'yo. So I want you to see this as a form of help towards you. Yung mga life lesson natin yan, kumbaga this is God telling us, God giving us an opportunity to address kung anong kailangan nating i-address. Biruin mo I mean, this is how life unfolds and this is how the universe works. Once you're able to discern kung anong kailangan nating balansehin, kung anong kailangan nating baguhin, kung anong kailangan nating i-improve sa sarili natin, and we become consistent in the commitment to change. Kapag binigay natin lahat ng energies natin in our efforts, in our conscious efforts, kasi lagi natin siyang, I say conscious kasi dapat lagi natin siyang tinatrabaho. Dapat lagi natin siyang pinipili consciously. Kahit na it's something na mahirap piliin. But if we're going to honor our truth, if we're going to remain truthful, honest, para sa sarili natin most especially, in the end, lahat ng ininvest mo ng truthfulness or all good positive energies, yan lang din ang maka-harvest natin. Right now, there's a strong opportunity for you to accept na pwede mo siyang baguhin in the future. Although hindi mo na pwedeng baguhin yung nangyari in the past, you still have a very good clean slate. Allow that clean slate to become that best opportunity that just propels you. Hindi yung opportunity na parang you will just see this as in a form of punishment. See this as an opportunity na you're not just taking steps back. Kumbaga, hindi ito setback, literally. Bumubuelo ka. Parang tirador, di ba? The farther you stretch back, mas malaking buwelo yung binibigay mo, the higher you will soar. But again, the least thing you would want to happen is to deny yourself of what lessons you need to embrace, just like what happened in the past. Medyo tatlo na to, namumuro na po tayo pag binigay sa atin to. Consider this as si Maring Carmi. Okay? Si Maring DigiCarm. Medyo digital ha. So, we have to be very, very mindful. And if this is not alarming enough, medyo, naku po, kailangan nating ayusin. Okay? Kailangan nating to really take a look at how we can improve this. And this week can help you. Honestly, this week can help you. My strongest suggestion, panoorin mo din yung weekly tarot reading natin para kung ano man. And I know you're wanting to make that move tomorrow. I would agree to a certain extent only if there's humility. Only if there's humility that you're wanting to process, then I would agree. Otherwise, if hindi masyado tayo nako-consider na form of humility, let's work on that muna. Kasi remember, kung anong tinanim siyang aanihin. Okay? Yun lamang, and thanks for joining Tarot Tuesdays. Okay. Sorry na. Ano na naman yan, Ariana? Sandali. Sabi, hello, Serenity First Soul. Hi, sis. Oh, hi! Can I have a reading? Ay, anong tawag ito? Hi, grabe yung sis kasi ang haba ng buhok ko. No? So, pero sa bagay, pwede na rin. You can call me sis. Ano ba, pamain na lang sa may gusto. Naging live selling pala. Okay, so dahil dyan, last question kasi meron pa tayong raffle. And kung gusto ninyo na manalo ng special prize courtesy of Celestial Blue and Kamala Pearls, pumunta lang tayo sa IG ng @KamalaPearls, mag-share sa Instagram, sa newsfeed or sa stories ng any of our pearls. Pero syempre, para may magandang shoutout yung binili kong Kamala Pearls na South Sea Pearls. And yun i-share nyo kasi it's nice, okay? Oh, by the way, bukod doon, we have amazing Tahitian na mga South Sea Pearls na hindi naman sa pero it's very competitive. The prices are very, very competitive and medyo hindi naman sa binabanggit ko si medyo binabanggit ko si Jewel Mer pero pero konti na si gem grade kasi si Jewel Mer pero syempre nagpunta na kami sa Jewel Mer din kami, and then nung kinumpare namin ang Tahitian namin, at least you won't have to sell an arm and a leg. Okay? And you get the same quality. Okay? So, dahil dyan, aba, andyan na naman ang ating may entry na naman for Kamala Pearl. So, ito na yung ating last question. No? Tingnan natin yung ating next participant. Sabi niya, career reading for the month of September. Aba, tingnan natin ang career reading ng ating next participant. Let's see. And by the way, baka ito na rin yung ating last participant for tonight dahil pasensya na, mahaba po ang ating pila. And kailangan natin ng mga essay writing contest. Pag nagbibigay tayo ng advice, syempre hindi lang naman po tayo dito tanong-sagot. Hindi kayo pupunta dito at sabihin, Marky, okay ba yung career ko? Sabihin ko, hindi. Next question. Tutulungan ko kayo kung paano natin pagagandahin, syempre. And gusto ko, I want to take time into giving you the best balance na advice. Kasi kung ako din, nangangailangan ko rin ng tulong, nangangailangan ko rin ng guidance, gusto ko din yung medyo balance din yung ibibigay sa akin. Yung walang bias, kumbaga. Tingnan natin. Ay, okay. Ay, naku. Okay. Meron po tayong warning for September. Okay. Medyo, we have 3 minor cards, but this is already giving us a very good opportunity to, to prepare for September. We have the Three of Cups. Okay? Okay, medyo mag-ingat po tayo sa possible chismis, okay? I feel like it already happened kasi this is in the first card, so that means kapag invest tayo, I want to make sure na this is really something na this is really something na pwede nating ma-improve in the future. Na this is an energy of nakita ko talaga yung energy ng misunderstanding through mga stories here and there, chismis here and there, or there can be some unnecessary na mga information roaming around na one way or another we may have participated indirectly or directly, and this may not necessarily help. Okay, so tignan natin yung natin bigyan natin ng opportunity natin yung sarili natin to really be very mindful dun sa ating mga energy yung mga energy natin na binibigay. Kasi I know because of the energy nitong first card natin, kumbaga there's already a form of mindfulness going on. There's already an opportunity for you to really focus on good energies. Pero sabi ko nga, tinatrabaho yan. I will never tell anybody na I'm totally nice, I'm 100% all kind, yung ganyan. And all I'm saying is I'm working on it pa din. So kung lahat tayo, tinutulungan lang natin ng isa't isa to work on yung ating progress and change natin. And continuously, there are efforts of course, pero continuously we have to be consistent about it lang. And the more we become very consistent sa ating mga efforts natin, the more that it will build the blessings in the future. Kala ko may hulog. Okay. Nagme-meditate naman si Daddy. Okay. No, humihingi na ng playtime and nagme-meditate yung partner ko. Okay, so going back. So allow this opportunity na you can steer the direction into something better by honoring truthfulness. And kumbaga may opportunity pa para bumawi. Hangga't hindi pa siya masyadong it can possibly be taken differently, may opportunity tayo para bumawi. Okay? And I feel like magkakaroon ka naman ng right opportunity, but you wouldn't want for this to really blow out of proportion. Because this is the Knight of Cups. Kung ano man yung mga nagiging where the initial energy was meant to go, makakarating kasi. Okay? And it may not 100% be it may not be as favorable, I may say, or I will not 100% confidently say na kung paano ito iha-handle will be so smooth. Okay, lalong-lalo na there are a lot of things going on sa ating workplace right now. And kumbaga, there are many things na pinaprocess ng mga tao collectively. Tapos individually meron akong kailangan i-process. Okay. So it may not necessarily help the person to be the best. But I'm telling you, may paraan pa to redeem or to improve this. Pero the least thing you would want to happen is it will change you not for the good. Okay? Because ito yung ending ng card. So this is the Seven of Wands. Nung parang even if as much as you try, parang the situations may not necessarily permit you to change it or to improve it in the end. So do your very best. And there's no judgment. Again, there's no judgment kung ano man yung intention, kung ano man and how it was delivered. May it be intentionally or unintentionally. But the thing is, when you get to discover kung ano man yun, when you get to discern and you're able to check your intention, and if in the end, di ba, mas madaling ma-clarify kung hindi siya parte ng intention natin, all the more that it can help you. So, right now, since nasa August pa lang tayo, pwede na natin simulan baguhin yung energy. Pwede na natin simulan i-improve yung energy. Pwede natin simulan na maging consistent sa magandang energy. Ayun. So, when you do, when you're able to discover this and improve on it, and then it will turn into a blessing. May opportunity pa naman to improve on it. Okay? Ayan. Yes, mindfulness is key. Pero other than mindfulness is key, huwag nating kalimutan, PM is key. Okay? Joke lang, okay? PM is key. So, again, hindi pa 'to nangyayari. So, kasi September naman yung inaano natin. Kumbaga, yung pinaka-outcome na may not be 100% favorable for you is hindi pa nagma-manifest fully. So, in short, meron at meron pa tayong puwedeng gawin para mas maging maganda ang ating mga experiences in the future. So, go for the gold. Go for the gold because time is gold, okay? So ganyan ang gagawin natin. And make sure na siyempre, you Japan, sabi nga ni Joy Gonzalez, 'di ba? Just always pray at night. Konnichiwa. Ne, joke lang. Kailangan natin na bigyan ng mindfulness natin and to be consistent and be that perfect inspiration for everybody else as well. Okay? So, basta in the sight na may decision tayo to do what is better, what is right, what is collectively for the highest good, mas yun ang pipiliin natin. Okay? So, yun lamang and thank you for joining Tarot Tuesdays. Okay, so far, yun po muna yung questions natin for tonight and as much as I wanted, grabe siya. Grabe siya. Oh, nagjo-joke-joke na kasi kami nitong participant. So as much as gusto ko pa sana magbasa, kaya lang siya, panahon na para manalo tayo ng special prize courtesy of Celestial Blue and Kamala Pearl. So, tingnan na natin yung ating mga tingnan na natin yung mga entries natin. And okay, isa sa entries natin, tingnan nga natin 'yon. So September winners natin. By the way, next week abangan po natin yung September natin na winners kasi next week po yung raffle natin, monthly raffle po natin, and yung mga attendees nung July, dahil 2 Tarot Tuesdays lang po meron tayo, isasama po natin lahat ng mga winners na nanalo dun sa daily or yung mga Tuesday raffle natin at yung mga entries natin. And actually, meron lang tayong 3 for this month. And so para next week, next Tarot Tuesdays po natin, may mananalo po sa atin ng emotional healing classes, may mananalo sa atin ng crystal work for modern living. So ano bang date natin ngayon? 23, tama ba? Yeah. Okay, August 23. Okay, so okay okay. Ang first entry natin for tonight, okay, meron si Glads, okay, yung fellow Reiki master si Glads, okay. Tapos, sandali, si The Princess of Mega World, may entry din yan. Okay, very good. And sino pa ba yung merong teka lang. Ayan, andyan na yung mga ayan. So, syempre si Vanelli Santos, ayan yung mga entry natin, okay. So, may pwede pa tayong humabol sa lahat ng gustong humabol and manalo ng mga prizes natin courtesy. Naku, secret. Super special yung prize natin ngayon. Pumunta na kayo sa Kamala Pearls. Punta kayo sa Kamala Pearls and share kayo ng any of the ang dami eh. Any of the posts ng pearls natin, paki-share sa newsfeed natin and sa stories, and then may special prize po tayo. Teka lang, sandali. Andyan ba yung Ayan. Okay, sino pa ba yung mga entry? Teka lang. Ay, wow! Ang ganda. So, isang entry natin, si Angel Ann. Yan. Yan, acknowledge yan. Okay, acknowledge yan. Si Angel Ann. Okay, ano pa ba? Sino pa ba yung ating Ay, okay, wag po tayong malito. Baka nasanay tayo sa mga suki ang sinishare natin yung Celestial Blue. Ang isi-share po natin for tonight is yung sa Kamala Pearls po. So, pag na-share natin yung sa Kamala Pearls, yay! Ayan. Oh my God, may very good Angie. Hi, thank you, Angie. So, may entry tayo from Angeline de la Vega. Angie. Okay. Ayan. Sino pa ba? Ayun naman pala, nag-share din pareho. Ay, okay, sige. Si Joy Gonzal. Ay, si Joy! Hi, Joy! Hello. Ayan, may entry na si Joy. Acknowledged yan. Very good. Oh, eto pa. Oh, in fairness, ayaw paawat. Okay. Very good. Okay, so one entry for my fellow Reiki master, si Jeffrey. Ayan, si Jeff Del Rosario. Pwede pa kayong humabol. Magda-draw tayo in 4 minutes. So, kung gusto nyo pang humabol and gusto nyo pang manalo ng mga special prize natin, pumunta kayo sa Kamala Pearls. Mag-share kayo sa newsfeed and sa stories ng mga pearls natin. Kung ito na yung ating Golden South Sea Pearl, pwede natin post yan kasi it's my favorite because it's me. Okay? So, and then, pwede na natin siyang entry. Sabi ko nga, special ang price natin for tonight's session. Ay, sandali. Teka. Ayan, teka. Ayan, teka. Saan pa ba? Ayun, syempre si Tita Sarita. Sarita Zafra. Ayun na, buong family na ng mga hello sa shout out, special shout out sa family ng ng mga Zafra. Thank you so much for watching and for always being part of our everyday Tuesday na habit. Thank you po. Ay, syempre naman Angelica Mabaza, ayaw paawat sa mga natin, sa mga blessings natin. Si Angel Mabaza. Yan, laging present yan sa mga sa mga level ng mga raffle at magaling mag-manifest, magaling mag-manifest yan. So far meron tayong 9 entries. Meron pa tayong 3 minutes kung gusto ninyong makahabol pa and manalo ng mga prize, special prize natin yan. And sa lahat ng mga winners natin ng mga entries natin from July up to this month, next Tuesday yung grand raffle natin, we're gonna be giving away workshop passes for emotional healing and crystal work for modern living. So tingnan natin yung mga ayun. Tingnan natin yung mga magiging natin, yung mga prizes natin next week. So i-invite na ang lahat ng friends and family natin para ma-witness natin yung yung grand raffle. Grand raffle. Ayan. So far, meron na tayong 9 na entries. We have Gladys, Rain, Vanelli, Angel Ann, Angie, Joy Gonzalez, Jeffrey, Sarita, and Angel Mabasa. Okay, so pwedeng-pwede pa kayong hello, how are you po? Ay, okay naman po. Hello, Charlie. Nice to see you po. Nagkwakwentuhan na lang kami dito. Okay, so again, in exactly 1 minute, kung kailangan pang humabol, habol po tayo. Okay. Ayan. Okay, last few seconds before we officially start yung ating raffle. So, teka nga, so far we have 9 entries. Okay, and tingnan natin kung sino yung ating lucky na winner for tonight's session. Ito na, ready na natin. Okay. Ayan na, okay. Malapit ng Wait lang. Wow, ano yan? Oh my gosh, is that food? I think, oh my God! Yay! Okay, so ang saya-saya ng Okay, saya-saya magtrabaho because meron tayong prize, may favorite Jamba Juice. So I wanted, Jamba Juice baka naman. Okay, so hindi na nagkakape, nagja-Jamba Juice na. So thank you so much Jamba Juice for my baka naman magkaroon tayo ng Okay, 59 na. Tingnan na natin kung may nakahabol pa. Okay, wala na nakahabol. So, eto na. Here we go. So, meron tayong 9 entries for tonight. Again, Glads, Rain, Vanelli, Angel, Angie, Joy, Jeffrey, Sarita, and Angel. Lahat kayo may chance manalo ng ating super special prize for tonight. And here we go. Magmamanifest na ng maigi. Okay, sa mga estudyante kong magaling mag-Reiki, magmanifest na, pray, pray. Ito na ating winner ng special prize for our tonight session. And oh my God! In fairness, my very good friend Angie De La Vega, congratulations Angie! Ikaw ang winner natin for this session. And sa mga hindi naman masyadong na mapalad na manalo, okay lang yan. Dahil next week, grand raffle naman tayo. And pati yung mga participants natin next week, you are all entitled din sa raffle natin. So it's gonna be a very exciting week. Panoorin natin yung weekly tarot reading natin because it will definitely help with our discernment. Kailangan nating mag-discern ng maigi. But for now, this has been Marky Mendoza. Laging nagpapaalala, let's keep trusting the process. Ilaban natin to. Okay? Namaskaram everybody. And I'll see you all next Sunday. Happy week ahead. Salamat po.